A newly disclosed document reveals a U.S. hydrogen bomb almost detonated near Goldsboro, North Carolina, back in 1961. And according to a new book by the author Eric